Float friend? That's lame. Maybe I should give you a name.
I'm getting off here. I think you should come with me.
It's actually happened. I'm talking to an imaginary person. What I'm about to tell you is top secret.
Welcome back to 369 Crypto, where we explore the secrets of crypto and the universe together. I'm just over here looking at the little infographic about how the Uniswap V1, it's from the white paper from Uniswap V1. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what Uniswap does and how you can make a little bit of a passive crypto from it because, oh, you know, why wouldn't you? So this is uniswap.org. It's the main page for the Uniswap V2, which that other picture was from V1. So forget about it. Look at this unicorn. Seriously, folks. Hey, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please come over and check it out here at 369 Crypto. Also got a playlist going on right here. This Understanding Uniswap V1 Decentralized Exchange. It's from, I think, Hodl Dog video. But if you need to subscribe, just hit that subscribe button and you will also hit the notification bell. We're going to start doing, I'm going to start doing a little bit more streaming. So there'll be live streams. So hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button if you want to know when I go live, either, you know, could be whenever. And these days, it's anytime, actually. Anywho, back over here at Uniswap. So you can, the Uniswap is a decentralized exchange that uses smart contracts to swap between tokens. And almost all ERC20 tokens are available on this. You can read more at the docs here. It talks about smart contracts and what's going on with Uniswap and other resources. And today I want to talk a little bit about liquidity and being a liquidity provider on Uniswap V2. But before I go there, I want to show a little clip of this video and how pricing is determined on Uniswap. This is from Chris Bleck on DeFi. It's a little bit older video, so it might refer to V1 version of Uniswap, but that's all right. I mean, it's still a protocol and the price strategy is still the same.
Uniswap is a really great destination for just about every DeFi user because it's an awesome place to swap Ethereum.
So, not to get too far into the weeds, I'm just going to launch the app here because it's easier to show this. When you go to launch the app, you also need to connect your MetaMask wallet, and this will authorize MetaMask to interact with the smart contract here, as well as using the APIs and other tools to determine pricing for you have in your wallet. I'm just going to log into my account. And this is what props up is the Uniswap interface wants to would like to connect with your account. And then you hit connect, and you see here address, Ethereum. So here you can swap, send different tokens, or be part of the liquidity pool. Now, liquidity pool is basically anyone who, let's say, if I wanted to buy a token here, if I wanted to buy Veritasium, the very token that you can't find on any exchange, well, it's here on Uniswap, and I have a bag, full disclosure. That's not all my bag, we'll see in a second. The secret, you can't get Veritasium on any exchanges. Well, it's here on Uniswap. It was on V1 too. That's when I started accumulating. So what happens in here if I put in 0.1 Ethereum, it will knock up the price 22.5%. But then through this transaction, liquidity provider is the person that would be providing both sides of this pair. Well, if I were to pull or push ETH into this pair, there's a transaction fee of 0.003%, I believe. I'll go over that in a second. And that fee gets paid to anyone who provides liquidity to that pool for that particular pair. Now, if you're the only liquidity provider, you get the entire amount of those transaction fees in, out, and then your stack of ETH compared to whatever token it is, in this case, Fairtasium, would go up and down based on price. But the trick to this is when you enter the pool, you're going to enter equal amounts, well, not necessarily equal amounts, the same amount to both sides. So if one side was Fairtasium, then you were going to add the same amount ETH equivalent on the other side of pricing for that pool at that time. So easier to show than to, explain. I already have liquidity in pool here because I did it a little while ago. It was fun. Costs a little bit of money to get going because the transaction fees to start a pool are a little bit higher, but we should check this out. So let's see the pop down here. Okay, so in this pool, which is underneath my wallet, I currently have 100% of this pool share. So it should be easy to look at to see kind of how the fees and transactions go up and down. And since I'm the only provider, it's easy to look at. And so pooled Fairtasium 15.2171, pooled Ethereum 0.342111, and then that's my tokens pool. So it's part of the pool tokens of I own 100% of. So, and then if you want to add liquidity or remove liquidity, do it with these two buttons. And then if you want to view the pool information, which is kind of cool, hopefully it loads. It does, yes. Because otherwise you'll see the unicorn running for a while, which is cool. And then after like 2 or 3 minutes, you're done with it. And you probably have to reload the page. But this is the analytics of the liquidity pool that I currently have 100% in. It looks like a middle finger. Awesome. I wish I had my staking strategy look like that. I had use it to show a couple of people a strategy or two, if you know what I mean. So 1 Ethereum equals 44.4. They're repeating numbers today. 444, that's an angel number. You know what I'm talking about. 44.48 ferry, 225 value on that side. Or 1 ETH is worth 225. 1 ferry is worth 506. So total liquidity in this pool, $154. Volume is up. 4 transactions, and these are the transactions come through. And then part of the token amount swapped, 0.003% goes to a liquidity provider, which would be me in this case, and then just adds to my stack inside the pool. So you can take a look at the documents. I'll put links to the Uniswap as well as the videos that I mentioned, and then an example of how to set up a pool. But I'm just gonna actually go and do one right now. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try the hex token, hex money, and we'll just copy this address. This is the new address for the hex money HXY V2 contract, which is launched and running right now. So I just copied the address there. I want to go to join another pool. I'm going to paste this address here, hexy to ETH. Hexy, double check that. Always double check your contract address. Hey, if you want to front run a token out there, hopefully you talk to the right guy and back alley something or whatever. You heard that there's going to be a token launch and you want to get ahead of it. That's cool, but make sure you check the address when you're doing any transactions, especially with a newer token out there. Uniswap, it's easy to have liquidity pools of a fake token and make a bunch of money, pump and dump it. Do your own research. Join the Telegram group for Hexy if you want to know what the contract addresses are. Telegram group for Hexy, link in the description. Check that out first before you start throwing money around thinking you're going to make $1 million in 2 days. Stop it. It's my PSA for today. So I'm going to join this pool. Just, why not? So available balance, a lot of that is frozen, Hexy, but at this time I want to add 111.1, or, another great looking number, into this pool. Now, right now, that's going to match it up to 1.418 Ethereum, of which I can cover that. And so if you were to do this, I'm not recommending this because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving advice. This is what I'm doing. If you want to do this, if I screw it up, don't do what I do. If it looks good to you and it works, do it. I don't care, but just hopefully I don't screw it up because it's a decent transaction here. So this value of Hexy is reflected equally in the value of ETH at the current price on Uniswap. And how I can tell that, go back to Uniswap. Back to home, launch the app. That'll take me directly to the exchange. Select the token. Now we'll paste that contract address here as if I was going to buy Hex Money token. And currently 1 Ethereum equals 77.2251 Hexy. And if I were to make that transaction now, it will bump the price up 1.14%. So it's a small market. So that's why I'm adding liquidity to this pool, not only from the passive income from the swaps between people that go in and out of ETH or Hexy on the exchange, because I'll be providing that liquidity, but also there's a bonus. Hey, special sauce. There's a bonus. Join the Telegram group for Hex Money. I can't tell you on air. It helps. It will help you out if you're a liquidity provider on Uniswap for Hex Money. Trust me. Join the Telegram group. It's the only way to find information that's accurate. Yes. Okay, so in review, 111.1 Hexy going in, an equivalent of 1.418 Ethereum. And hopefully I have enough money to cover this transaction. We'll check it out. So to review, ETH per Hexy, Hexy per ETH, my share of the pool will be 1.61%, whereas on the other one I had 100% of the pool, smaller fish, bigger pond, smaller fish, whatever. But on this one, I would have 1.61% of all transactions fees that come through there, and until I pull that out. Now, whether or not this price goes up and down, that's fine. It's just maybe I'll have more ETH on the other side when I pull it out, or more Hex Money tokens on one side if the price goes down. Either way, I'm making money earning crypto from the transactions that go in between, and I would earn 1.61% of that share. So at this time, I'm going to try to approve this transaction and cross my fingers that it's 68 cents. Okay, we'll try. Maybe it works. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This understanding Uniswap V1 correlates to what's going on with V2 as well. It's just a different UI, basically the same contract. That's on Crypto Start Guides, if you can access on 369 Crypto at the playlist right here. And then I also will put a link to Chris Bleck's video on how pricing is determined on Uniswap. And another great video is, are Uniswap pools right for you? We have a confirmed transaction. Let's check this out. Okay, well, the last time when I did the other pool, I think it cost me like 20 bucks, but I created the pool. So when I did that Veritasium pool, liquidity pool, it cost me like $22 in Ethereum fees, gas fees. I don't know what that was all about, but I talked to a couple of devs and they said, yeah, if you're starting the pool, it's an initial transaction fee, but this only cost me 68 cents. So I'm going to refresh this page and see what's going on here. Sorry, I had to pause the video. Apparently that was just approving the tokens. So I thought I got by 68 cents, but we'll try this maneuver again. So I've not yet provided liquidity. It was just approval of the tokens. So it's a two-step process, apparently. I didn't know. Now I know. See, I'm actually doing the learning here more than you guys most of the time. So 111.1, just reviewing this transaction, matched up with 1.418 Ethereum, and I don't think that's changed. Yep, it's about the same. So I'm going to supply both sides of this pair into this liquidity pool on Uniswap V2. I'll put it in, oh, that's how much Hexy ETH pool tokens I'll get for that amount. It'll be 1.61%. Confirm. 267, not bad. I'm gonna edit that and we'll see if we can speed it up for you guys. Well, that's already maxed out. So 267, so just to review, add liquidity ETH 1.418, and that is also going to match up in this transaction. It will send the 111.1 Hexy to the Uniswap exchange as well. So it's sending this amount of ETH, this amount of Hexy in the same transaction. That's why there's two blockchain transactions, one for Hexy and one for ETH, and then into the pool. So that's why you're paying a little bit extra for gas. Total in the transaction, this is just the Ethereum balance. The other side is also the same amount. So it's, you know, hey, you got to spend money to make money. Well, spend it then. We're going to hit this view on Etherscan. We'll see that that contract transaction is pending to the blockchain at this time. Just double check what's going on here. I can't read code, but you know, add liquidity ETH and desired token. Yeah. So don't forget to subscribe to 369 Crypto, and there's a link in the description for the Telegram group for Hex Money, HXY. Check that out. Don't believe the FUD that's out there. You know. And usually when I start closing windows and give up on transactions, that's when the transactions go through. Right? Right? It's the universe. You got to work with the universe, man. Confirm transaction. Awesome. Love this place. Ooh. So let's refresh this real quick and see if it shows up as our share. It might take, it's 13-second block, so it's going to take a second to show up. Transaction hash, 1 block confirmation. So we'll wait for a couple more block confirmations, but basically that's it. So we added liquidity to the Hexy and ETH pair. And if you want to review more crypto start guides, just go to the playlist page of 369 Crypto and hit Crypto Start Guides. And again, guys, thanks for being patient with me. I know I'm new at this. We're gonna get some live streams going where you actually hear my voice a little bit better. If you want to check out some recent videos, I would definitely want to check out this one, Clearing the Air. Hex Lotto and Michael come on with Ryan Lopez and I, and actually Ryan's stream, and it was pretty good talk. So that's my latest video on Hexy. Check that out, and then head new Hex Mobile before version 3 comes out. It's over there. Enough about me. How about you? Why don't you go out there and have a great day in crypto? Namaste, everybody.